All right. Welcome to the first episode of So You Want to Buy a House. I'm your host here, Barry B., realtor here in the Spring area, Houston area. Let's jump right into it. First, I want to start with a little tip. Just a little tip. You might know this or you might have heard this. Pay your bills on time. Pay your bills on time. That's responsible use. That shows responsible usage, and it goes to build up your credit history. History is not just a bad class in school. It's very important that you get your credit high. It shows that you're responsible and that you don't abuse it. That's your tip of the day. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you tips for if you're 2 years out or 1 year out of buying your new home. Okay. First step in buying a new home is realizing you don't know what you don't know. Okay. And there's nothing to be ashamed about that. This is where you come. This is where I come in. This is what you come in to get information. When you get it, when you have that information, you're better able to make better decisions for you and your family. Okay. Next, it's never too early to start working on your credit. Never too early. So that's why my first tip was about paying your bills on time. That goes to show the mortgage companies that you can pay your bills on time. Now, don't ever say, B, I don't have enough money. You can fix your credit. Trust me. When you've got a high credit score, you're going to get a way better deal. Credit scores are going to change your interest rates, and you can save buku of money, amount of money over the life of your home loan. All right. Realizing that buying a home is a large process and that you really need to talk to someone who's been doing it for years. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of info out there. There's a lot of info from real estate agents who only focus on selling your home. That's one thing that always frustrated me. You always a lot of these real estate agents, they talk about they want to sell your home. That's what they focus on. Even when I first got into the business, that's what they started to train me on, getting home sellers, people that want to sell your home. And I was like, well, what about the people that want to buy homes? Okay. Those are the people you get neglected. So that's why I'm here. I'm here to give you information. Okay. So it's time to start planning. So next, before you go to open houses, start saving your money. Found a realtor who is willing to work with you for 12 months or 24 months, and they'll help you get set up to buy. The realtor is going to take care of you, save you money, hassle, and headaches. Another thing, let people know that you're planning to buy. They should be excited for you. They might be excited for you, and they can support you emotionally. Now, don't forget about those crazy aunts and uncles. Call and ask for advice, but don't call and ask for money. No, don't do that. Okay. All right. So when you're 2 years out, you want to assess and evaluate your budgeting. All right. Take a look at what you did last year. Ask yourself, what did I do last January? Can I do it better than I did last January? Make it a competition. Okay. Next, whether you're 2 years out or 1 year out, saving money. If you have been saving, you can increase it by 3%, 5%, or 10%. If you haven't been, then it's time to get started. Make budgeting an important part of your life. There are hundreds of ways you can sacrifice every month. You can take a small portion of your income to build up your savings and wealth. You can open a savings account, buy stocks, put more money in your IRA. Eat out less, something I had to do. Stop going to Starbucks so much. Getting that $8 coffee. Cut cable. That's a good one. Those are just some small things you can do to save money. It reminds you you're getting ready to cut your biggest bill every month. All right. And that's your rent. Sometimes I know here in Houston, you can get rents from $1,500, $2,000, or even $2,500 a month. Cutting all that could save $1,500 a month. And what could you do? Say, and how much could you save? $1,500, $2,000 a month. That's what paying a mortgage can do for you. You put that money towards you instead of your landlord. You can also start talking to a lender. Does it sound scary? It's not. Let the pros take care of you. All right. So now 1 year out. Okay. So you're 1 year out from buying your new home. Something that you need to think about when you sign that last lease. You want to think about some things. What are the terms of my lease? Can I vacate early? How much will it cost me if I do that? Are there any fees with breaking a lease? All right. So more tips, no particular order. After saving, after planning. When you're 12 months out, step one, do not make any large expenditures. Don't just think about your down payment as a chunk of change you'll need. We'll talk about that later. Trust me, no big vacations. Staycations are fine. Save it for the the barbecues and the patio set that you want to buy. Think about it. Give yourself encouragement. Okay. Tip 2. Start driving the neighborhoods that you're thinking about. Drive them at day, drive them at night, drive them on the weekends, drive them on your way to and from work. Start looking at that. It's important because you need to know all the stuff that you can, is the closer that you get. The more information you have, the better. More informed and better buyer that you'll be. Check out Google Maps. Use a satellite image. You can find out everything. You'd be surprised. Another great thing to do is start using the police crime stat websites. See what crime is like near in the area and near that area. All right. This is the first time you prep your numbers. Ask your lender, what can you afford? So you don't have sticker shock. Put it on your vision board. You don't want to go looking at homes that your lender is not going to approve you for. So you want to make sure that you understand what is your limit. Okay. Put it on a vision board and put it up, nail it up somewhere. This is not going to be a last minute decision. All right. Now, here's another thing. Get cheap for the year. Tell your friends, I'd love to go out with you, but not tonight. You'll be surprised how many want to come over and hang out with you. You can look at getting a credit specialist, a minimum of 6 months out. Pay someone a few $100s to help your credit, which could save you tens of thousands of dollars for the life of your loan. If it's more than you can start looking at the haves, the things that you need in the home, or things you want to have, things that you must have, and the things that you'd like to have. You know, it'd be cool if I had this in the house. Okay. All right. So these are just going to be some of the things for you to think about during this 1 year out. Now I'm going to get into more specific things that you need to work on and things that you need to look at in the next and upcoming episodes. But I want to thank you guys for listening to my first episode of So You Want to Buy a House. Remember, these are the things to start doing, whether you're 2 years out or 1 year out from buying your home. I'm on Facebook. You can go to Homes by Barry B. Instagram, you can go to So You Want to Buy a House, or you can go to Spring Homes by Barry B. I always put good information on my Facebook account and my Instagram account. If you have questions, you can email me at barryb@kw.com. You can email me or you can call me 832-786-1270. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you'll get notice when the next podcast comes out. And I'm going to try to do these weekly, which we'll work on doing them weekly. And like I say, when I have a question or you have a question that I haven't hit, you can always send me an email and I can address that in the next episode. All right. So I want to thank everyone again for coming to my first episode of So You Want to Buy a House. See you next time.